Were gas prices Biden's fault? Gas prices were going up internationally. It wasn't something directly caused by Biden. Do Americans know what it's happening outside the US? Not really. No. There's a lot of global factors pushing gas prices upwards, of which Biden has very little control over. The war in Ukraine and our sanctions against Russia. The lack of oil reserves in the last 10 years or so. So on and so forth. We're feeling exactly what we're supposed to be feeling at the moment. Or perhaps 5 to 10 years from now. There's nothing surprising behind this. No. Because if Biden is making my petrol prices high down here in Australia, can ya not? Haha. Petrol, gas prices are high around the world right now. Not just America. According to some people I know locally, he personally hacked those oil places like a year or two ago. Somehow. Makes sense if you don't think about it. A president can't really do much in the short term besides suspending taxes and ordering a release of the static reserve. Worldwide goods shortages hurt everyone. Think about it. If the president controlled gas prices, why would he let them get so bad? Also, as evidence that he doesn't control them. If he did, we'd absolutely weaponize that situation. But we don't. Because he doesn't. No, they're Putin's fault. The price of fuel increased globally, affecting America and all other countries. To blame Biden betrays ignorance of the wider world. Thanks Obama. Does Biden own oil fields or chains of gas stations? Then no. It's called passing the buck because the oil companies and their shareholders don't like Biden's political party because they lean towards environmentalism and renewable energy sources which, if implemented on a large scale, would cut into their pockets. And the rest of us who could honestly care less about either parties are stuck in the middle of these sick games. It is so ironic because the majority of the American oil industry is in Texas and they embrace Elon Musk despite him being a mass producer of rechargeable cars. Tears of joy. This world is chock full of nuts. I don't know why some Americans are convinced that an international issue like this is all Biden's fault. Gas prices are Biden's fault the same way it's Obama's fault that Coca-Cola doesn't use real cocaine anymore. It's not his decision and never was. Anyone ever hear one of these economic savants explain why Biden would raise gas prices? I suppose it's probably their catch-all. Meaningless answer. Control. Same reason the elites lie to us about the 2020 election. The climate heating up. And Earth being round. Gas prices are as much Biden's fault as stepping on a Lego in the dark. Blame the oil conglomerates. Capitalism and Congress as a whole. People on Reddit see only black and white. No, it was not. One of the largest world suppliers did a thing and many countries and governments, including ours, nearly severed any connections and ceased any communication with the supplier. This, in short, made the worldwide oil prices go through the roof to the point where the market followed suit. Although, we don't get all that much oil from this supplier. Then, if I recall correctly, the president, Biden, was able to negotiate a deal with one of the Saudi suppliers for increased supply and that satisfied the market and the prices dropped pretty much overnight. One thing I blame Biden for, though, is the fact that the oil prices dropped overnight. Yet us consumers did not see the price drop for 2 weeks and it took almost 3 months for the retail gas prices to come down to where they should be. According to the price of oil, they basically let the American consumer hang and dry while letting the oil companies rake in unprecedented profits. That could have been fixed by an executive order. Or even just bringing attention to it. People don't even care about gas prices, they just want to blame the president for anything. The powers Biden has as president is limited. He didn't cause it. Prices of everything has been going up worldwide. He can appeal to the Senate, other world leaders, and business leaders, but he can only appeal. So Biden can and did release reserves of oil. I do believe he is being cautious on the amount released, which is smart because we have storm season starting, the war in Ukraine still going, and winter holidays around the corner as well. So to me it makes sense to slowly release rather than flood the market in case drills go down or are suspended. If holiday travel is going to be higher than anticipated or such. Totally his fault. He refused to press the giant red button in the Oval Office labeled, "Lower gas prices." Inexcusable emo.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Aircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.